If you want to be more successful, then this video is for you. Let's start with a short story time. You see, several years back, I shared the stage with the 2012 British Prime Minister Liz Truss. At the time, I was a teacher, and let me just say, it's amazing to see how she has developed. However, whilst on that platform, I spoke about the state of education and what was possible. Now, both then and at the time of this recording, we have still the same problem. You see, the education system that could massively help solve the problem is actually one of the main investors in the problem, and that problem is planned helplessness. You see, this helplessness shows up in so many shapes and forms, and I'll give you a few just so you can get an idea. One of which is procrastination. We also have self-sabotage, blame culture. We also have the council culture, and that's just to name a few. You see, when we have all been educated by a system that thinks it benefits when you lose, well, guess what? We all lose. Unless what? Well, unless we become aware of the simple idea that your success may actually be your responsibility. You see, whether we're talking about our health, our wealth, or even our relationships, we have to understand that we have a stake in the outcomes that will literally occur from every action. I guess because one of my sons was recently circumcised, this has caused me to start to think about the Jewish community. You see, this is a community who practice that at the age of 13, you are considered a responsible adult. This is why they have the bar mitzvah, which means son of the law. You see, at 13, you're now old enough to be judged by the law, and the bait mitzvah, which they have for the females accordingly. You see, by having a small window to teach, train, transfer, and even trust all the principles of life to their children, they accept that your success is your responsibility. And there is no doubt that this is just one of the factors which leads one of the smallest groups of people on the planet to have one of the largest amounts of wealth. So what do we do to take success into our own hands and dominate in life? Well, I'm going to be breaking it down for you in so many ways on this channel. However, let me share a key way with you right here and right now. You see, we need to become more key focused than we are door focused. You see, we've been educated to focus on doors. What type of property do you want to live in? How many houses do you want in your portfolio? How much money do you want to make? What car do you want to drive? So what we do is we look at the big daunting thing and stay focused on this big thing rather than focusing on the most important thing. You see, the most important thing is not the door, because every door is accessed, opened, basically controlled by a simple, small, and sophisticated key. Once you and I recognize a door of interest, we just seek to find the key. We can find these keys by asking questions such as, who has achieved this thing before? Who already has a successful portfolio? Who already has that successful relationship? Who is doing well in their health? Asking these questions get us focused on who already has the key. And then in good old British fashion, all we have to do is ask, would you be willing to show me how you opened the door? I assure you that once you begin to ask who has the key and then ask them to help you, you will see your levels of success change right before your very eyes. Maybe just ask yourself, if you don't take care of you, who do you expect to? I look forward to seeing you on another video. If you got value from this video, hit the like button, press subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you can get more value every single time we drop another video, and then I can support you to move further faster in your cash flow creation journey. And I'd like to encourage you to remember that small keys open up big doors.